tell when guys don't play in games, they don't get games to get in game shape. And when you need them, you know, a guy may be dead after 3 minutes. And I thought he got winded a little bit, but you got to get your guys in games. You know, I don't care how much you talk about shortening rotation and that sort of thing. You got to get your guys in games and for a number of reasons. One is for game shape, when you really need them.
Looks like your team played with a lot of energy tonight through the whole game.
Well, you know, some of that was the edge coming off the bench. You know, a little bit of emotional edge of not being starters again, you know, and Lou and Thad especially. And defensively, he really carried out his game plan against Dirk. That was as important as anything.
Your bench outscored him by 22 points in this game. Great effort.
Yeah, thanks. They did. Ball thing up the sideline. I think that was the last 4 minutes. So he did some really good things that probably won't show up. But, you know, when I called him, he knew he had to shut the door. And that's what he did.
That's about Allen Iverson. This is Artie Clear from WNJC 1360, also Wi-Fi 1460. Standing here with Eddie Jordan, the coach of the Philadelphia 76ers. Eddie, it was a great night tonight for you guys. You played really well.
Well, I was happy for the team because we had a good crowd tonight, and we played with a lot of energy for 48 minutes. And the old skeletons didn't come out of the closet for us. We closed the game down in the fourth quarter, which we haven't done all year, and it was a good thing for us.
Do you think Allen Iverson dived for the ball and putting that three-point point?
Effort is inspiring, and the effort inspires your teammates, and that certainly inspired us.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Okay.
You got Lou Williams with me, and for Philadelphia 76ers. Lou, you had a beautiful game tonight.
It was a good win for us.
I thought it was a real good win. You beat a quality team in Dallas. You guys played really good tonight, I feel.
Yeah, good win. We want to build some momentum up going to the All-Star break.
You looking for a playoff run?
Absolutely. You know, we're not succumbing to whatever's going on at this point. You know, guys are still trying to win basketball games. You know, like I said, tonight was a good one.
How you feeling these days? I know you're Rangers. How's everything going for you?
I'm good. I can't complain. I just fight every game. Take it one game at a time. And just try to go out and play best.
You're a good guy, Lou. Thanks for the interview.
Thank you.
Thaddeus Young talking to the players. He had a really beautiful game tonight. Thaddeus Young, he had like 22 points. He had a couple 3-pointers. He really played great for the Sixers. He held them in there, and he played absolutely super. I'm standing here with Elton Brand, one of the best players, 2010 men, and legend in history of the basketball. Elton, how do you feel like you played tonight?
You know, good. You know, it was 25 minutes. That's what I've been playing at, and we got the victory. That's the most important thing.
I think victories are real important. You beat a decent team in Dallas. Do you think they quit on you, Elton?
No. You know, I think they kept fighting. They just missed shots. You know, I don't think there's any quit out of that team. They've won a lot of games, and they've been playing well in a row. So, Dirk Nowitzki, Jet, those guys can hit shots. They just missed them.
Yeah, they were off a little bit tonight, but you beat a good quality team, and hopefully you guys are starting to build momentum and get into the playoff race.
Absolutely. You know, in the East, we're right in it. You know, we just need some more wins, and I think shake up with the starting lineup. I think that's what's going to do it for us.
I really think that if they could just limit your minutes coming down the stretch, you'll play better, and then you can increase your minutes probably in the playoffs.
That's what I'm looking for. You know, every second out there, you know, we have to have a tenth in the detail, and personally, I'll be ready by then and, you know, make a run for it, and I don't think any team wants to see us in the playoffs.
No, you're right, Elton. You're a great player and an all-star in my book anytime. Thank you so much for the interview. I'm here with Maurice Spinks, who played absolutely great for the Sixers tonight. Probably one of the bigger reasons why they won. WNJC Artie Clear show. Maurice, how do you feel you played tonight?
I came on the court and bring a lot of energy. Because I was out there with bringing a lot of energy, so we was all clicking that thing. I came out with a win.
You took all the air out of Dallas' sails. They thought they were going to get back in it, and then you shut the door on them.
Oh yeah, we shut the door on them. We've been too many games. We've been like that. We let lead. So now we finally get clicking. And we finally understand that we're trying to make a run through this playoffs.
Coming down the stretch, this is where you guys are going to count the most, and hopefully you'll be in the playoffs. I think you'll make the playoffs. What I've seen out there tonight, I think the fans are great for Philadelphia, and they really responded to, like when that AI got that 3-point play, and then a couple shots you blocked.
Tiger, you're kind of dying to get back out there.
Yeah, definitely. But you know what? When you struggle like that, you always look for those opportunities late in basketball games to make a play here and there, so you can forget about the early parts of the game. And then a lot of times when it's tough because if you're playing well the whole game, you expect to be able to make something big happen at the end of the game, but sometimes it don't happen that way. It's a frustrating thing when you make a shot all game and then you need one to win a game at the end and you can't make it. So it's a kind of pick your poison type thing. All you do is just stay with it.
Well, there was a time for the All-Star game that you weren't sure you would physically be able to play. You're officially in there now. Do you anticipate being at the All-Star game?
I really think I will participate in the game. A lot has been said about me playing in the game. Every time I've been in the game, I've been voted in the game anyway. And a lot has been said about it, and a lot of people, some people disagree with it. But the way I look at it is, what should I do? Like, should I, worry about what those people say, or concentrate on the million-plus people that voted for me? I mean, to me, it's a no-brainer. These people, my fans want to see me play, and they have the right to put in who they want to put in the game. And, they voted me in, and it's an honor. And I don't want to disrespect them, by not participating in the game.
How surprised are you by the popularity that you have retained? You know how rough it was there for you for about 10, 12 months. I mean,
it's a blessing. It's a blessing. I've had my ups and downs in my life and my career. I made mistakes in my life, but I never tried to pretend to be somebody that I'm not. I don't try to be the perfect man in this world, and I don't think people are going to ever look at me like that. They never looked at me like that, and I think a lot of people in this world respect that, me being true, honest to myself, and being a human being. A lot of times in sports, they try to make their hero, they try to make the perfect man, but there's no perfect man out here. You can see what Tiger Woods is going through right now. For me to sit and watch him go through what he's going through right now, it's kind of a hurting feeling for me to see somebody go through like that, because he is human, and he made a mistake. Not saying I condone it at all, but he made a mistake. And, he's really paying for it now, and I think after a while, just enough is enough.
I figure that they have this happen to the selection, how special.
I mean, to justify me going through all the stuff that I've been through this year, and I've been going through in the last couple of years, just the fact that, my fans have, stuck with me, and they still, support me through my ups and my downs, that's big to me, and I don't think about everything that the other people, say in their opinions. The thing that makes me feel good is the people out there that want to see me and want to see me play basketball and respect what I do.
It could be the last time you go. I mean, do you entertain that thought?
I mean, they've been saying that for the last 5 years. I've been hearing the same thing, so that's not something that I think about. When I did the whole, when I did retire, my whole thing was, setting, for that break, having a time for my wife and my kids. I was concentrating on, trying to do something with them. And now it's just another all-star situation, and I'll spend that time with them as well as the fans.
Alan, you're an all-star, and I think you've been an all-star your whole career. You deserve this more than anybody in the Philadelphia 76ers. You're an icon, and Philadelphia loves you as well as I do from WNJC. You're a great player. You can still cross them over, Alan.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
Okay?
Thanks a lot.
Great. Thanks.